What up, investors? It's your boy Dayo. Welcome to Frunkla Investment, where I talk about Bionano Genomics on a daily basis. From Sunday to Sunday, I try to post at least one video. Always do your own due diligence. Don't sue me, bro. Let's get to it. What's going on, investors? Welcome back to this channel. So, Elon Musk's mother, spoke about how she first started to invest in the stock market, back in 1969. When she invested in a company about $6 and she was able to grow that money from $6 to $2,000, which of course she said Elon Musk was able to use to travel from South Africa to Canada. So that is of course what we are going to be taking a look at in this video. And also what came to my mind when I read that tweet was how Amazon, back in 2000, how Amazon came down from about $112 down to $5.5, and then right now Amazon stock is trading in the thousands. So the message in this video is of course how, if you believe in a company and you believe that in the long run it's going to perform very well, how to hold on to shares of the company instead of selling in losses. So if you come to the Twitter page of Elon Musk, he made those tweets a few hours ago, and the thing that triggered the tweet is of course what Elon Musk said. He said, since I have been asked a lot, buy stock in several companies that make products and services that you believe in. That is of course his advice to young investors like you and me. Buy stocks in several companies, not just one company, several companies that make products and services that you believe in. And then he said, only sell if you think their product and services are trending worse. Don't panic when the market does, which of course is similar to the situation that we are in right now. We saw what happened last week, how Amazon, for example, Google, Netflix, how they have been selling off heavily, after they reported earnings that investors are not really, they don't really like those numbers. So this is of course why Elon Musk, the mother of Elon Musk, he made a tweet and said, this is the first tweet right here. He said, number one, at Elon Musk in South Africa, when you were 14, you asked me to buy stock in a company you really believed in. My stockbroker friend said it is a bad idea, so I only bought 1,000 rand. This is South Africa money, I believe, similar to $1,000 at that time, which is the maximum amount I was willing to lose. So back in the day, she invested 1,000 rand, about $1,000, and then this is what happened. She went ahead and this is the second one. She said the stock quickly rose to 3,000 rand. My stockbroker friend panicked and said I had to sell, so I panicked too and sold. You weren't happy. That stock continued to rise. You also thought it was unfair that I split the winnings between you. Kimball is the brother of Elon Musk, and then Tosca Musk is the sister of Elon Musk, who was right. So then she went ahead and spoke about her first investment. For those of you that don't have the book from Elon Musk, a lady make a plan, or a woman makes a plan. A woman makes a plan. I have that book as well. I can see it right there. So she said my first stock story is in my book, 1969. This is 1,000. I believe back in 1969 this was equivalent to $100. From a beauty pageant. So she won this money from a beauty pageant. A stockbroker friend told me to put it into the stock market, dropped to 10. So it's dropped to about $10 back then. And then 1971, so disappointed, I put it into Elon's name. Then in 1989, she said she found it, and then it has grown. This smallest back then was $100, but today this is equivalent to about $6. So this money grew to $2,000 back in 1989, almost 1990, and that paid for Elon Musk to move to Canada. So you have to consider the currency value. I mean, South African money for sure has devalued compared to US dollar. So like I said, this is how she was able to grow that money, about $100 back then to $2,000. And the story, what I see about this story is that back in 1969, it took it took the stock about 20 years, okay, I mean, to turn from $100 more or less to $2,000, about 20 years. She was holding it for 2 years. The immediately she bought it, the value of the stock went down from 100 to 10. Okay, that's like minus 90%. Okay, and then she was able to hold on to it. After she moved it to Elon's name, I believe she forgot about it completely. And then 20 years later, she found it, and then it has grown into $2,000, which Elon Musk was able to use, okay, to move to Canada. So that's an amazing news. All right, guys. So for those of you wondering, this is the book from Elon Musk. As you guys can see, I have it as well, and I have went through it, and I'm still going to look for that page where she spoke about the stock and how she was able to invest in the stock market, how she made that money, how she grew the and so on and so forth. So all right, guys. So see you guys in the next video. Ciao, ciao.